Hey guys, the Chicken is here. We're back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're getting into your Season 50 Tech Tree Guide. We're going to go over everything you guys need to know and need to do at the start of the season. So a couple things we got to talk about first. So apparently there was a lot of people that got reset this season back to rank 1. That was a bug apparently, because if you started the season a little bit later, then you didn't get reset. My account started at rank 13 and 40 stars, I think, something like that. So yeah, a couple different things to go over. Now, the most important thing this season is you got to be very careful of what you pick on offense, because it's very defensive. And without flares, I don't think a lot of people are going to go flares. It kind of turns into a bit of a meat grinder as well. So I would say for everyone, just in general, just get Sparky. I think that's been my mistake so far, is not having Sparky. Since we're using tanks and Zookas don't really work, from what I've seen anyways. Some people are using them, but the problem is the Zookas walk right up with the tanks. We have mines, we have boom mines, we have, machine guns and mortars and stuff, so very easy for the Zookas to die. Typically what I've been doing is, even at tick 1, I've been using 6 tanks and 2 Grens. We'll get into the attack more in a second, but at least they clear some mines, and, they're no GB cost to deploy, which is kind of nice. So after getting Spark, I think the first pit stop has got to be that building health. Everyone seems to have it, and it's just, it's very helpful early on. So from there, the next thing I think we want to get to is the boom cannons. The boom cannons are great because everyone's using tanks, right? So boom cannons are able to put a stop, or at least slow the tanks a little bit. Yeah, depending on how you're using them. So yeah, I think once I open the 4 chests, we're going to get Spark, and then we'll start to move. But I did skip rocket launchers for right now, again, because everybody's using tanks, so they don't really have as much value, especially for 52 keys. That is going to be a bit of an investment. Now, if you guys haven't already, if you just opened up the season and started playing immediately, make sure you check your shop, because that's where you're going to get the extra 50 keys. So all you have to do is just restart your game, and yeah, if you don't see the 50 key offer in the shop, restart your game, and then it'll be there, okay? And I appreciate you throwing the code chicken while you're there. Alright, so here's the base that I'm using. It's not very good. I'm kind of just... My problem is I can't finish any bases on offense, because I just don't have enough... I don't have Spark. I don't have really anything to protect the tanks, and I don't have flares, so if they get a weird kind of walk around the corner, then everybody just kind of dies. So I'll show you what I'm doing anyways. So we just kind of spam them here. I can put all the tanks out except for 1. And you see the Grens, they don't really do that much, but I mean, they come in and they clear a little bit of mines for us, and either by walking over them or by shooting them, so that is kind of helpful. But yeah, other than that, we're just going with the tanks. Now you see the problem is, without any flares, they're going to go straight, as soon as they clear that engine, they're going to walk straight on the wall, and they're going to park right in the middle of all these defenses. And usually they fizzle. This one doesn't look too bad. It doesn't have a ton of defense, but we'll see what happens here. So we got to use our critters very strategically to do that, right? So the way around that little wall thing is if we can throw our critters down to distract the defenses just long enough to give our tanks a little bit of breathing room, to be able to take down and shoot some stuff. Now, we don't want to use them early, because they're only at tick 2, so they're going to die fairly quickly. But pretty well right as soon as the splash goes to turn, kind of like this, or the boom cannon at least, that's when we can start to use our critters, get the stuff off of us, get us some breathing room, throw another batch in right there, and just, again, get the flamethrowers off us for a second, get some of the splash off us just briefly, give the tanks a little bit of air. And yeah, typically I wouldn't suggest throwing critters into flamethrowers, but that's all we got for right now. And it looks like they are still going to manage to fizzle anyways, so yeah, not the best start of the season for me personally, but yeah, whatever. At least, you guys know where to go. It looks like Everspark has been the deal, has been the difference maker, because she's going to allow you to just get a bunch of critters out on the field, and you'll be in pretty good shape from there, it looks like. Alright, so there we go. We've got most of the base down. Let's see what Popcorn Play has got. Oh, he's going all Grenadiers. So, I don't know. If people start fizzling on my base, which they haven't, typically they've been able to fully clear it without any problems. I'm just in a really bad spot right now. I don't know why, but yeah, I don't know. I guess because I'm starting a little bit late, so everyone's already opened their other chests. I haven't opened a single one of these yet. It's been very difficult to get engines. So overall, man, not a banger start of the season. Not. I'm sure some of you guys are frustrated out there, but it's a little bit too defensive too early on, and then the fact that they reset everybody, or they did a bug. Now, in terms of an update from Supercell on that, the only thing that I've seen is that they're looking into it. My experience is they're not going to be able to fix something like that. The good news is, if you have been reset and you're starting at rank 1, just follow the... I would follow this path, honestly, if you're starting at rank 1. I think that's going to be best. No need to get rocket launchers early on. The mines will help. I might go Sparky first, though. That would be the one difference I think I would make, is going Sparky first before building health, possibly even. But the thing is, it's starting rank 1. It just means... Oh, we're going backwards. It just means you're going to have to... just play a little bit more, just put a little bit more time into it, and then you'll be able to rank up and, slowly get your chests. Getting to rank 12 shouldn't really be a problem as long as you're playing. And then from there, that's where I'm at right now, right? So, yeah. Let's see. I'm going to sacrifice a boat of Grens first. Let's do that over here as well. The first 2 here I've seen. I'm hoping that we can win this one. Get our first win of the season under our belt, because it has been a rough start for the chicken for sure. But we'll get our chests, maybe get Everspark, and then go down from there. Yeah. Because I think that's really all that we're missing right now, is just having a little bit more offense. A little bit more in the tank on offense. No pun intended, because we're using tanks. So the 2 ER should be a little bit easier. And you see, when people stack up all their cannons like this, you get a lot of value just using critters. Just going to throw them in the back somewhere over there, distract those cannons. And yeah, it's going to be a little bit slower again without having flares, but that's okay. That's what we signed up for. Let's get them down like that. And there we go, guys. We are going to get the first dub of the season, it looks like, finally. Had to drop a full rank to get it, but we'll take it. And that should give us our first chest as well. And we're definitely going to take that in iron. That's going to be, what, 18 keys? So we'll take a look at what that's going to allow us to do. I don't think anything right now. Like I said, I'm leaning towards unlocking Everspark, so yeah. We shall see right there. But I think for right now, I don't know, we could max out some of our defenses, but I think what we're going to do right now is something that I say all the time. We're going to pump the brakes. We're going to pump the brakes a little bit. We're going to let the metas develop. I'm not going to go crazy. I got my chest opened, and, we're off to the races. So, yes, it would be nice to get into gold sooner than later, but there's only 11 people in gold right now in the entire world, so no rush. And if you got reset, just, be patient, work through it, you'll get there, and hopefully I'll be able to help you out, all you guys on the way. So thank you guys for watching the videos. Do appreciate you. Make sure you subscribe if you want to stay up to date on the rest of Season 50. Each and every day we'll be posting videos and stuff like we always do. So thank you guys so much for watching. That is going to wrap up the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. Catch the next one, guys. Check it out. Back.